welcome back to my channel. My name is Sandy and I am the founder of Love You Candle Company, and we're here back again with another video. Today is going to be a little bit different, but before we get started, don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to like any video that you find that you can really use the information. Also, don't forget to turn on the notification bell. That will let you know every time a new video releases, and it keeps you guys up to date. So without further ado, let's get started. So today's video I wanted to do a little bit different. I want, instead of kind of like speaking to the camera and kind of like showing you the boxes, I'd rather take you shopping with me. And the best way to do that is to show you my screen. That way you can, once you come on the screen and you are in front of all these websites that I'm about to show you, you more or less have a hands-on visual tutorial of pretty much where's what, how to get to, you know, the boxes, how to get to this, that. So I'm a visual learner. That's how I am. So I retain information better when you're either drawing out on a whiteboard or you're showing me on the screen versus just verbally telling me. So I figured this would be a very helpful way to start. So we're gonna start with the ULINE website. First of all, let's, I'm not new to ULINE. If you guys did not know, I have owned other businesses in the past. So ULINE I'm very familiar with because I have used ULINE for my warehouses, for shipping, for a lot of needs that I've had. It makes sense pricing wise. ULINE is a really good thing, website that I like to use. So we're gonna start here on the ULINE website, and as you can see here, ULINE pretty much carries a little bit of everything. Not just boxes, not just shipping supplies, but they do carry poly bags, they carry retail shopping bags, they carry janitorial supplies. If you have a warehouse, if your business is growing, for example, you know, you might start in your kitchen, but as your business grows, you may move into your garage. Once you move into your garage, you're going to want to be able to organize your garage where it makes sense, where you have everything stocked up. And then, you know, if your business, you know, blesses you and you grow to a warehouse, ULINE is definitely the place you want to go shopping at. So let's get started, and we're going to start off with the first boxes that I used when I started shipping candles, and it was one candle. So I use the Candle Science. If you look at my previous videos, I do use Candle Science jars, and they're the straight-sided Libby jars. So we're gonna go here to boxes, and you want to go ahead and click on the first curated boxes. And you're gonna want to go ahead and go to over 1,650 box sizes. So here you have all the different box sizes that they have available. And everything is based on price per box. So they give you the price per box depending on how many quantities you purchase. So if you purchase 25 boxes, you're gonna end up paying 28 cents for a 3x3x3. So the box that I chose was a 4x4x6. So if you look at this box here, this is the first box that I started with, and you can only ship one candle. And what I liked about this box is that it didn't, my candle jar did not fit too snug to the point that it can actually break, because what you don't want is for a box to fit too snug, that when you're inserting your candle wrapped in bubble wrap, you're struggling to get it in, because chances are the box will arrive damaged and your candle can break. So with this box here, if you purchase 25 boxes, it's 31 cents. So what I'm gonna do here is I'm just gonna go ahead and add 100 boxes, and that's 31 cents a box, and I'm gonna add it to the cart. And let's just enlarge here just so you can see what the box looks like. Okay, so what I usually do is that I used to insert the the candle in the box and add a sampler at the top, and there was enough space to add the thank you card as well. You'd be surprised, this box is not as small as it may seem per the picture. It's actually pretty big. And the best way to determine what box you should use, I would say based on this menu, is go ahead and measure your candle jar. The length, the width, how wide it is, and more or less choose to see which box is going to be best for you. If you look at this 4x4x5, the box is shorter. So if your little vessels are smaller or you have a 4-ounce vessel, this may work. It all depends. So you definitely want to try that out. The next box that I use when I ship 2 candles, I started using the 8x6x4. So if we scroll all the way down, the 8x6x4, if you see it right here, so there's the 200-pound weight, and then the 32 ECT lightweight. I prefer the 200-pound test only because I'm shipping glass, I'm shipping a candle, so I just want to make sure that the candle, the material of the box is very thick and sturdy, and this actually works out very well. So with this 8x6x4 box, you can actually ship up to 3 candles, the candles of my size. You can ship a 3-wick with an 8-ounce candle. You can ship 1 candle with about 5 wax melts. So it all depends, and it all depends on how much items you put in your box and how thick your wrapping paper is. So you have to take all of that into account. But I went ahead and started using these boxes, and honestly, I was able to ship 2 candles very comfortably, sometimes a 3-wick candle with an 8-ounce candle, and I can even slide in 2 wax melts on the side on there. So you kind of like play around with what size is gonna go well with you, but this is definitely a good size to start off with. And also keep in mind that because this box is, what is this, like a craft color? It's going to be cheaper than you opting for a white box. So if you're just starting and you're trying to keep your shipping costs low, I would highly suggest you to start with this color box instead of a white box. And honestly, this box, when you print labels to slap on, you know, the name of your company, it actually looks nice. It has like this really nice little vibe to it that I love. My customers always said, oh my God, I can't believe, you know, that this box seems so simple, but it actually, with the way you branded it, it looks amazing, you know? So let's add 100 of these boxes. Okay. Now, the next thing, so far we're at $67. The next thing that we're gonna go to is when I have a person, and it happens, that's when I realize, okay, I need to upgrade on the box. When you want to ship more than 3 candles, this is the box that I chose that actually works very well for me, and it's a 10x8x6. So it's, let's see, now we're gonna go to a different area. Okay. Now we're gonna go to the white curated boxes. At this point, when I decided to change to these boxes, my business had already grown, so I figured, okay, now I could do white boxes. So what we're gonna do is a 10x8x6, and it's this box right here, that if you look at it, it's actually deeper. So this is why you can fit more than 3 candles in here. I've been able to fit 4 candles, and 1, 2, 3, and 4 wax melts. So comfortably, so that it's not too snug. This box right here costs $1.04 if you're gonna choose 25, but I'm gonna go ahead and put 100. So let's add that to the cart. And so far we are at 154. So the next thing that I want to show you guys is I do use tissue paper to wrap my candles before I use the bubble wrap. So let's go to retail operations. And in retail operations here, as you can see, you have a little bit of everything. So I've seen some candle makers on Etsy, they actually use these boxes when they're selling, like I've seen them sugar scrubs, body scrubs, candles, and these are actually pretty neat. It says food container, but these are actually good. I've actually purchased from someone the year before last. I bought 50 candles and 50 scrubs, and they actually sent it to me in this little box here. It was white and it was so cute. But that's an idea. But let me take you back because I got sidetracked there. Let's see. Here we go. Retail cushioning. So tissue paper. So the tissue paper that I use is actually color because my branding colors are white, black, and pink. So I actually use pink, light pink paper, which the size that I chose was 15 by 20. And if you look here, let's see, it's the first one. And the color, no, that's craft. So let's go back. Oh, here it goes. It's this one. Sorry, guys. So you need to pay attention to this because I did this a lot. The way their website is set up is that you see the colors right here on the right-hand side. And this one right here is craft, but here you have all the other colors. So I'm going to go ahead and pick here, which is 15 by 20. And here's where you pick your color. That's the color that I have. That's the color that I picked. But as you can see, they have all these other colors. That's pretty. That's black. So depending on your branding colors, you may want to do this. It's totally up to you. Let's see. They don't have a picture for that. And that's beige. So I'm going to go ahead and pick pink because that is the color that I use. And with these, it's 15 by 20, but you can actually cut them in half to wrap your candles. So here we are. And for a 10 pound, it's $36. So let's add this to the cart. Let's see where we're at. We're at $190. So the next thing that we're going to do is I use crinkle paper. And as you can see here, they have different colors of crinkle paper. I use crinkle paper for two things. For my local pickups, I actually buy, and I'll show you guys in a little bit, I actually buy the craft paperbacks, and I purchased white crinkle paper. So the white crinkle paper is S7645, and it's 10 pounds of crinkle paper. It comes in a really huge big box. And it's $35. So we're gonna go ahead and click on here, and as you can see, this is what it looks like. Honestly, it looks better in person. So we're gonna go ahead and add it. Okay, now we're gonna go back. If you are looking to have more colors, so they have craft here. This is the craft wrinkle paper, which I think I'm gonna order this one as well to actually add it to my white boxes, because right now I'm just using white. Or what I may do is I may just go ahead and order the pink, that pretty pink that's right there, because I really like it. But if you see on here, they do have paper blends, which is, it's one crinkle, but it's colored on two sides. So this one's green and red, and this is really great for like the holidays. And then you have metallics. Metallics is a lot of fun too. So metallics, you have white and silver. Ooh, I like that. They have golds and black. They have golds and red. Holidays, that screams holidays. They have gold and white. I really like the gold and white. I think I'm gonna go with that too. I don't know. Oh my god, I love this one. Oh yeah, this is super pretty. This reminds me of like Easter. Then they have silver and black, they have silver and red, silver and white. So it all depends on what your branding is, what you like, but you have all these options. They're amazing. I really like it, and it's actually very tempting to get all of them, which that's not good because then you're spending a lot of money, and I don't want you guys to do that. We're trying to make money, not spend too much. So that's the crinkle paper. Let me see if I added it to the cart. Okay. So, yes, I did. So the 10 pounds of white, that's 35. So we're at 225 now. So the next thing that I wanted to show you guys was, let's see, the bags that I use. Here we go. The paper shopping bags. So I use paper shopping bags for local pickups. I do have a lot of local pickups, to be honest. Before, just to get us a little bit sidetracked here, before I launched my website and before I even put myself out there on the internet, I was actually making candles a lot locally. And I'm a very social person, so anywhere I go, I start conversations. And people here in my community, they're very, very supportive, especially if you have a small business. So I started passing out cards. I started passing out, my Instagram. If you want to order, just send me a DM. That's kind of like the way I did it, because honestly, guys, I was not really trying to make this into a business, because I started making candles because it was a therapy for my anxiety. But I saw that, I was getting a lot of requests. Hey, can I have more candles? Can I have more candles? So that's what prompted me to like, okay, maybe this is, the universe telling me, hey, you have something here, use it, and let's make this happen. So you have two options here. You have craft paper bags and you have recycled craft bags. I use recycled craft bags. It's 100% recyclable, and a lot of people actually prefer you to use eco-friendly products. So the one that I use is the Cub. The one that I have is the Cub. And this one comes in 250. So what we're going to do is that we're going to add one, and that's going to come out a total to $54. And it's 250 bucks. This should last you a while, especially if you're just starting. So these are really, really good. I love them. And what I do is that I fill them up with the crinkle paper. And I think if you go on my Instagram, I've shown previous times before how I package my candles. So if you definitely follow me on Instagram on both pages, you'll definitely get a peek of how I package my candles and how I give them. Right now, I got a lot of Valentine's Day orders, and I used tissue paper for these particular bags. I actually custom ordered heart tissue papers with red hearts and a white tissue paper. And it actually came out really nice with the color, and then I slapped a sticker with my logo on the outside of the bag, and it just looks so nice. So the next thing that I want to show you guys, let's go back, is all these bags that you have here. It's totally up to you what you want to do, which ones you want to use, if you want to go ahead with the white ones or you want to use the craft ones. They also have the ribbon handle if you want to get a little bit more fancy with it. They have matte laminated bags, they have high gloss, they have printed paper bags. Okay, the next thing I want to show you guys is fabric bags. I've seen a lot of people use these bags for their candles. So they have many different options here, and let's just go with the organza fabric. So as you can see here, there's a candle here. You have to just be very careful and really measure your candles, measure everything and the size. Remember that 4x6 is not 4x6, meaning it stops here, the measurement. The measurement's gonna go all the way to the top. A lot of people have ordered these organza bags not properly measuring their item. So what you wanna do is that to come up with the right size, let's say your candle is 4 inches tall. you're not going to order a 4x6 because your candle's not going to fit there. What you need is you're going to have to order at least a minimum the 6x10. That way you have enough room to slide your candle in there and to tie it up with the ribbon. So that is my suggestion to you. And you have all these other little fabric bags here for your candle packaging if that's what you want to do. Now, there's also the craft paper rolls. I actually use this craft paper roll for my candle making area. And also sometimes for packaging, if I'm packaging wholesale orders, I will use it kind of like how you see it here. And it's actually very helpful. So let's see. What else can I show you guys on here as far as... you can also go to the plastic shopping bags if you have local pickups or if you're going to do farmers market. You have these other bags here that you can use. They have the clear frosty ones. They have the colored ones. They have the printed frosty bags. They even have these. So it's totally up to you what you want to do, but you have a lot of options here. You can also buy labels from here, especially since you're shipping candles. And you can actually purchase your fragile. Please handle with care, fragile, thank you. You can actually buy these. I actually buy the 2x3. And let's add this to the cart. It's $27 and it's for a roll of 500. So there we go. All right, so as you can see here, I am finished purchasing what I was gonna go ahead and purchase, and my total is $385. So we're gonna go to checkout, and here you have two options. I have my address already here, so we're gonna go deliver here, and you're gonna pick what type of shipping you want. 1 day, and when it says 1 day, it really means 1 day, guys. They are really good about shipping. That's one thing I love about them. So just pick 1 day, and it's $130.87. It will arrive tomorrow, so we're gonna go to continue. And here's the beauty of ULINE as to why I like them so much. You have two options. You could pay right then and there using your credit card, or you can ask them to bill you a net 30 account. And what that means is that they're gonna bill you in 30 days the total amount that you owe, and your estimated is $540.90. Now, if you are tax exempt, you can add your information on here. You want to go ahead and review all this information here, as every state is completely different, but you do have the option if your state qualifies to add submit tax exemption. So here you go. So if you select bill me, you just go to continue, and all your information is going to be here, your purchase order, and what you're going to do is you're just going to hit submit order. It's going to go ahead and process your order, and they're going to ship you your supplies. But please keep in mind that you want to add this to your calendar, to your accounting, of when you have to pay your bill, which they will send it to you. So it's up to you what type of and what situation you are in your business. To be able to do this. What I did is that I first started using Net 30. I don't do that anymore, but when I first started, I did use it, and it gave me just that cushion that as you know, as I purchased supplies from other, ULINE didn't, because they are pretty pricey. ULINE gave me the ability and the cushion to kind of like, hey, I'll pay you guys in like 15 days. and that's fine. It all depends on, you know, where you are at with your business. Okay guys, so that is ULINE all on its own, and we're gonna move on to the next part of the video, which is part 2, and that is shipping with pirate ship. How do you buy your labels? What should you be putting? So on and so forth. I know a lot of people are very confused about this. So without further ado, guys, I will see you in part 2. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to like. And don't forget to turn on the notification bell. And if you have not seen my previous videos, I do have multiple videos out. Go ahead and look. There's a lot of valuable information, but just wanted to share with you guys this amazing company, ULINE, which is going to be very beneficial for you.